No bad pizza exists. I've traveled around the world, I've eaten a lot of pizza, and while there are levels, I just don't think there's pizza you wouldn't eat. But let's put that to the test. I'm going to eat with some of my favorite influencers and friends at some of the worst rated pizza places I can find.
It's a little flavorless.
It tastes like paper.
Here are the rules. Every place we get one plain slice and one slice they recommend, and we decide, does bad pizza exist? Help me out on this episode is Karissaeats Dumbacher, better known as Karissaeats.
Hi, I'm Karissa. I eat around the world and in New York.
Emily Fedner at Food Lover's Diary.
I have a pasta shop and private events company called Petite Pasta Joint, co-host of the Friends of Anthony Bourdain podcast, and all-around carb expert, I would say.
And Tram, aka Babydumplingg.
I'm like a mukbanger, some would say, but I also love to try new food.
And you eat all the food.
Yes, I do. I eat all the food.
What are your thoughts on pizza in general? Favorite type of pizza? Favorite pizza place?
I'm very pro pizza.
Okay, good. That's why I'm at. That's why I'm here.
I love how versatile pizza is. I love that you can have like fluffy pizza, you can have super thin pizza, crispy pizza, floppy pizza, chewy pizza. You can have pizza in Chicago and it's like a pie. You can have pizza in Italy and it's like you have to cut it yourself and it's falling apart, but it's like a whole experience. I really like thick crust pizzas. I feel like most people like thin crust, but I like some thick. And I like it when a pizza is super, super saucy. So sometimes it grosses out my friends who are like making pizza. I'm like, can I get extra sauce?
Oh, interesting.
And then, of course, like, I like ranch with my pizza.
Oh, where are you from?
Originally?
Yeah.
Like, Virginia.
That's why you like ranch on the pizza.
Is that why?
Yeah, New Yorkers don't eat goddamn.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's not.
I have to.
Because we grew up with like good pizza, so we never thought like, oh, let's make the crust taste better.
So I don't really like a strictly Neapolitan slice. I think those can get really wet and soggy, but place Song in Napoli next to my pop-up, where we host the pop-up, and they have the best dough like ever. It's Neapolitan style, classic wood-fired pizza, and I love the Sorrentina there. It's mozzarella, anchovy, lemon zest.
But so what do you think about my theory that like no bad pizza exists?
Originally, when you let me know about this show idea, I was like, that's so easy. I'm going to disprove your theory immediately. There is really bad pizza.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That said, as I was thinking about it, I grew up in Ohio. I would freaking be a sucker for a Papa John's pizza, dip it into that butter garlic, Domino's. Like, I grew up eating like fast food pizza and I loved it. But I just think, as with everything in life, it's about expectation versus reality. That's what happens.
Okay.
You're expecting
it's levels.
Papa John's, level pizza, and you like it and you want that.
Exactly.
Okay. I think at certain times in your life, no bad pizza exists. When you're super drunk, there's no such thing as bad pizza. Okay? If I'm in my fridge and it's cold and I'm drunk, I'm going to eat it.
Okay.
There's no such thing as bad pizza when you're drunk. I think if you're sober in the mid-afternoon, there might be bad pizza. I love pizza, so I don't like if a slice is bad, I'll probably still eat it no matter what.
That's my theory.
I also always eat my food.
Always eats her food.
No matter what, I will always finish my pizza. I don't think I'd ever throw a slice in the trash. I think a pizza would have to be really, really, really bad for me not to like it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go see.
Okay, let's get to the pizza. First up is a slice of New York in Times Square, which as of recording has 2 stars on Yelp. DNC says, okay, don't let the name fool you. This is not the slice of New York you want. Worst pizza ever. Not kidding. I can get better pizza at the mall in Bumble F, Delaware. It's dry, barely any cheese.
Out of 191 overall reviews, 101 are 1 stars.
Oh, God. Is it like service, though?
Well, William C. says, mediocre at best. Wish I could elaborate, but not putting any more effort into this post than they put into the pizza.
Oh, got him. I love a witty Yelp review.
So saying that, are you excited to go try some pizza?
You know what? I am. I'm excited. Okay. I'm excited to see if Yelp is correct this time.
Okay, so we went with plain, and then we asked for their recommendation, and she had none.
So she said pepperoni. She said most popular.
Then I was like, what is everyone's favorite? She said cheese. So I said, okay, what's everyone's second favorite order? And she said pepperoni. So we ended up with cheese. They had some like interesting pies, like a buffalo chicken situation, but maybe she just wasn't confident in that.
You never know. Why are you even here eating this pizza? Is the vibe that I got. It's like giving. It's got a little bit of grease, but I kind of like that.
Grease is good.
I like the grease. It's like a little bit crispy.
Yeah, I would say like it has like a decent flop too.
Yeah.
It looks The color doesn't look right.
No.
Something looks off.
It's got some like herbs though on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a little flavorless.
It tastes like paper.
It tastes like cardboard.
It does.
Yeah.
I think that was like what a lot of the Yelp reviews said. I'm like, oh, that can't be true.
I don't hate the texture of the crust. There's just no flavor.
Yeah. It's a little dry.
If it had some like pepper flakes, chili oil, that could help.
Sauce that had flavor, cheese that had flavor,
that-
dough that had flavor.
The sauce is really what's lacking. There's also like no sauce. But hey, look, if I was super drunk right now, this would be amazing.
Let's try the pepperoni and then we'll have
I'm gonna get into a drunk person's mindset.
Okay.
Okay, I need pizza so bad. I need it right now.
What are you drinking? What have you drank then?
Tequila. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Even as a drunk person, I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
You know what it tastes like?
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like those uncured frozen pepperoni pizzas from like a grocery store.
Yes.
Because like the pepperoni has this like weird frozen meat flavor.
Yeah. It has a little heat. The texture is not really there. What's funny is you put yourself into drunk eating mode. I don't normally drunk eat. I've cut this out of my life. It makes me feel better, but I'm putting myself into like, okay, I'm on set and it's 4 a.m. and we've had pizza delivered. Would I eat this?
Also, honestly, the cheese on the pepperoni is not as good as the cheese on the cheese. Like, it has a different like plasticky flavor.
They kind of look a little different. One's whiter than the other.
Yeah. The cheese on the pepperoni is not as good. The cheese on the cheese, at least it has like a little bit of like herbs and things in it.
Yeah,
it
that's
has
true.
A little more flavor.
Yeah.
I think the cheese one's better for sure. It is pizza.
That is sort of the whole backbone of the show. Like, it is pizza.
It is pizza. I'm not like mad. Like if I made this myself in my apartment.
Okay.
And I was just like, brought it to my boyfriend on the couch and was like, look at this pizza that I made you. He would be like, this is good pizza.
Oh.
I think so.
So you're saying not bad pizza?
I'm saying bad pizza for a place that you go to get pizza.
You would eat this basically.
But I would eat it.
Okay.
It's like frozen pizza. You eat frozen pizza.
Yeah, I actually think you've swayed me.
Yeah.
Eating this, I like felt very depressed that my whole show was ruined.
No.
And now hearing all your theories, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I get it. I think this is, I would never, don't eat here. But, I don't know what scenario it would be that you'd want to eat this, but I guess still not technically bad.
And it's cheap, right? How much was it?
It was like, I don't know if it's cheap. It's like $23.
No.
2 bottles of water and 2 slices.
No, it wasn't.
Yes.
No,
I wouldn't call it cheap.
There's 99-cent pizza on the street that's better. For sure.
Yeah. Again, that's what a lot of the Yelp reviews were speaking to. Okay. So,
yeah, it's pizza.
It's pizza.
BD Pizza on the Lower East Side has 2.3 stars on Yelp, and Caroline S. says, I think this is the worst pasta I've ever had. Pizza was cold and cheesy bread was straight up raw dough. It was honestly comically bad food.
And Sean P. says, one bite, everyone knows the rules. This place charges $2 for $1 slice that tastes like a piece of newspaper with vomit on it. Menu is way too broad. Food sucks. This place is half the size of a 1-car garage. Do yourself a favor and begin your fast if you're going to eat here, because you're wasting your money and would just result in losing your lunch anyway.
What a modern day poet.
He was not happy. So that's just to get you in the mood, I guess.
Expecting a little too much from this.
And also, like,
experience.
1-car garage, like, has this dude ever been in New York City? It's actually like a pretty big shop.
I live there. That's bigger than most of his apartments.
How did you think it looked?
I thought the cheese pizza looked pretty good. The cheese was melted. Okay, but I also think that was my reference point, whereas the buffalo chicken pizza looked scary.
I think all the pizza had a very, like, school cafeteria look.
It was giving school cafeteria. There was a browning of ingredients. It was like melted bubbly. The chicken was pale. The pineapple looked like it was like thank God you didn't force me to eat a pineapple pizza because I already ate that. But that pineapple was like dumped from a can onto that pizza and didn't even cook.
Well, but that's a sweeter pineapple if it's from a can, though.
Sick.
It is about how it tastes. So the cheese slice, what did you think?
Again, I'm not trying to be annoying, but it depends on what you're expecting. I think that if I were really drunk and I wanted a hot, melty, cheesy dough thing, I'd be happy.
It was cheese heavy. Like, if you like cheese, they want thick ones.
It didn't need more sauce. It wasn't saucy at all.
It wasn't saucy. It was much more cheese heavy.
Yes. It wasn't terrible.
No.
It wasn't terrible.
No.
The dough was satisfying, but it was like very like...
It was really doughy. It was like, if you want to... I don't think it was under, but like, it tasted like it was under.
If that pizza sat out for 10 more minutes, that dough would have been cardboard. It was soft because it was warmed. But that dough was like very generic.
So this is like that Papa Bagel fight that, it's hot, so it's going to be good. But I don't know. I think like it was
doughy. Call 1,000 fights. No, I mean, I will say it wasn't like awful. Like if I were really hungry right now, even fully sober, lunchtime, and wanted to eat, and that was my option, I would eat it. I would eat the whole slice.
Yep. And the buffalo chicken, what'd you think?
What the hell was going on at the ranch? It was but blue cheese?
I don't know.
Blue cheese or ranch.
I don't know. Buffalo, I guess I get confused. I think you can do both, and I have no idea. I want to say it was more ranchy, I guess, because it wasn't strong, you know?
It was very creamy and cheesy.
It was very creamy and cheesy.
In a way, I did not enjoy it.
That is kind of like, if I was going to get a buffalo slice, though, I felt like loaded up with buffalo, like a nice heat. He warned us about the heat. We're fond of heat. But if you are a little sensitive to it, like I could see it being like, no, because we like heat. But if you're sensitive to it, I could see it being like, it was less than a buffalo sauce heat and more just like a hot sauce heat.
It was a below average rendition of buffalo chicken pizza. The chicken itself was bready and not crispy. I don't want a breaded chicken cutlet. That's what's happening there. I want like real chicken, and I want ranch, and I want like the hot sauce is fine. Like how you're gonna go wrong with
want a little ranch also to dip the pizza into.
But again, not like horrific. If I ate that, I wouldn't like be like, this is offensive to my palate.
Okay, yeah. So I guess this is now the conclusion. It's like, is it so bad you weren't gonna eat it?
Yeah, but is anything so bad I'm not gonna eat it?
This is there's lots of food I will refuse to eat. But I think there's just, again, going back to the whole premise is that, there's no bad pizza. And honestly, and also we got 3 drinks, we got 4 slices, and it was $15.
Yeah, that's amazing. I will say though,
that's pretty good. Yeah.
It's also dependent, like you're in New York, and if that's going to be your choice for a slice with everything else around, that's the thing. It's not
don't go here. I mean, this isn't a recommendation to eat here. It's just like, someone give it to me, I'd be like, yeah, dude, sure.
If you just were walking by and you were hungry and you had a couple bucks in your pocket and needed a slice of
$1.50 for slice?
And a cold, crispy Dr. Pep, you'd be happy.
There we go.
I Heart Pizza has a few locations, but we are in their Hell's Kitchen spot, which has 2.3 stars on Yelp. Dmitry Kuzmich writes, one of the poorest pizza places in New York, pizza is dry and burnt.
So Jose F. wrote this review. Hands down, one of the worst pizza I ever had. The ingredients were super bland, and the so-called crust was bland bread. I bought 2 slices, ate one, but I think the other is going to visit the trash can. It's that bad. So we got a plain slice, and then for you, this is what he recommended, but they have the bacon chicken ranch, and you wanted ranch, so I was like, hell yeah, we got it, and they put it right on the pizza for you.
It's like they knew.
So overall, what do you think just looking at it?
So far, my mouth is salivating.
Oh, okay. I mean, it does look kind of good.
The thing is, I love fast food, so I love the grease. I love the
grease. I think it's pizza. Yeah.
It smells so good right now. It's like
it does, and this ranch one is big and hefty.
Yeah,
which I'm kind of into. But let's try the plain one first.
Look how good that.
So it's a little droopy, and it feels kind of weird.
Cheers it.
Cheers it. Okay, yeah.
Cheers.
It's not structurally there, but I am liking the amount of cheese and oil on there. Nice amount of sauce. I think it's pretty good.
I think the oil would scare a normal person, but I really like
oil.
I feel like if you were to hold it up with one hand and fold it, the cheese would fall right off.
Well, we could try. That's pretty good.
No, just the oil.
Oh, the oil. Oh, yeah. Well, the oil is definitely dripping, but I think that's a good thing. Dough, it's super flavorful, but I think the cheese and sauce and oil factor, I'm pretty into.
I'm excited for this one.
It's like a drizzle of ranch. I would say like visually it's kind of cool. Like the chicken bacon's on there, the little swirl of ranch. All right.
Cheers.
Yes. Look at one now. Look them.
It's hard because I love the ranch. You can't really taste it that much.
You're not getting a lot of
I prefer cheese. I don't know.
I prefer cheese.
I need another bite.
I think that this one's a little one note with so much fat going on in there, where it's like the cheese wasn't with a lot of fat too, but like because it's not so many things on there, it's simpler bite.
I wouldn't take someone on a date here or like take someone kind of friends, but like it's a good place when you're like walking to get a snack or
yeah. I think this is fine. I think again like structure a little off, dough isn't there, but I think that like overall like solid enough and definitely not bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way to come back, but I would eat here again if I had to be really hungry.
And if you want ranch like you do, you know they have ranch.
Yeah.
I'm sure if they smart way, they definitely can put you on the side. Okay, so they saw us eating and decided to drop off an extra one. This is the spicy New York. So pepperoni, little ricotta on there, and hot honey. In Sicilian, you like thick pizza, so this is also more of your preference.
I love a thick pizza.
This is really like your dream pizza place then. Thick pizza and ranch.
Dream.
All right.
Cheers.
Yes. I kind of feel the same way about this as the other ones, which is like the dough just isn't there. Like I like the flavors that are going on. It's a little sweet, especially the honey. I think the sauce is sweet. It's heavier in the sauce in this one than the other ones.
Yeah.
So like the idea of balancing it with a little bit of heat, especially the pepperonis. Is it all sort of melting together perfectly? No. But I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, I agree. Again, it's not the worst I've ever had. The best I've ever had.
Yeah.
The pepperonis, do you like it when pepperonis are like flat or when they're like
I like little cups. I want oil to be soaking in
the flavors of pockets of oil.
Does this change your opinion? Same.
3 for 3. So far, I still think no bad pizza exists, but let me know what you guys think in the comments and if there is a pizza place I should try next that could prove my theory wrong. Make sure to hit that follow button for more episodes.